In our lesson today, we're going to learn how to pronounce ed, particularly in simple past and past participle regular verb forms. For us to come to know how to pronounce the ed in these situations, we must also have a very good understanding of what these vocal cords are. Actually, what are vocal cords? We also call them vocal folds. And the vocal cords are two bands of muscle tissue located in your larynx. That's your voice box or your throat. Now, why are they important? Now, the vocal cords are open and closed when you breathe and when you speak and when you sing. When you talk, actually what happens is air from your lungs passes through the vocal cords, making them vibrate. It is this vibration that creates a sound. Now you can see two small pictures in the middle, and they are one shows the vocal cords when they are closed, and in the other one when the vocal cords are open. And the bigger picture too that you can see your vocal cords are open. Good. Let's try to understand further why the vocal cords matter a lot in our pronunciation. Here you can see a lady holding her throat or the neck, and you can do the same thing. So hold your neck in the same way and try to pronounce these four phonemes or the sounds d, g, p, and t. So you can feel that when you pronounce d and g, that your vocal cords vibrate. Whereas when you pronounce p and t, your vocal cords do not vibrate. So we can understand in this context, you see, that consonant sounds are basically of two types. What are they? Voiced consonants and voiceless or unvoiced consonants. So d and g, I told you that even you might have heard that when you pronounce d and g, your vocal cords vibrate. So here d and g, they are voiced consonants, whereas p and t, they are unvoiced or voiceless consonants. On this slide, you can see the voice consonants in English language. What are they? B as in bat, D as in dog, G as in go, W as in van, Z as in zebra, J as in measure, J as in judge, and also M, N as in man, nose, and zin. And at the same time, L, R, W, Y as in left, red, win, yes. So all these are voiced consonants. Here you can see unvoiced consonants. What are they? P as in pat, T as in top, K as in cat, F as in fan, S as in sun, J as in shop, Ch as in chop, H as in hat. Right, this slide shows you how to pronounce the ed with the voice consonants. Now you can see here a number of voice consonants. What are they? The, b, w, z, j, j, g, m, n, n, l. All these are voice consonants. So if you are going to use ed after a voice consonant, so you pronounce this ed as ed, ed. Only the sound is there. Now examples are given here. Tried, lived, used, failed. So what you must understand here is, so if ed is used after a voice consonant, what is a voice consonant? Voice consonant are the consonants when you pronounce them, your vocal cords vibrate. So we use only d sound. We do not pronounce t, or we do not have t sound after the unvoiced consonant t. So we can see how ed is pronounced after d and t in our next slide. So this slide shows you if ed is used after the phoneme or the consonants d and t. Ed is to be pronounced as id here, ended and started. But that's how it's pronounced in the countries where English spoken as the mother tongue. But in Sri Lankan context, we generally use ed, for example, ended and started.